Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Texarkana Game Day. Chuck, Zach, and Jason Boston coming up with you here for the second game of our doubleheader. It's the guys' turn here in the Raider Dome at Liberty Ilo's high school campus, where the girls just finished off a 49-39 win for the Arkansas side. And tell you what, before we get ready to start, we're going to get just a second here. Marley Bright was the most valuable player of the girls' game. She's got a chance to sit down and join us real quick. Hi, Marley.
Hello.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Did you have a little fun?
Oh, so much fun. That was awesome.
Now, I got to ask, how much have you guys practiced together?
2 practices today.
2 today?
Yes, sir.
So total of what, maybe 3 hours?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yes, sir.
It felt like you guys played together forever.
I know. It was chemistry right off the bat.
It
really
was. That's very strange. I hear you had a big day today beyond just today's game. What else have you done today?
Today?
Or in the last day?
Oh, I signed a couple back. They released it yesterday.
They released it
yes,
yesterday?
Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you actually have signed with?
SAU.
SAU. You're going to be a mule rider.
Yes, sir.
Now, you excited?
I'm so excited.
Did you think this was going to happen, or were you like, it's not going to happen?
It was a little
iffy?
Iffy at first, but yeah, they came out and they said, come play for us, so I'm excited.
What could be a better week than this?
Right, I know.
Your MVP, your team wins, you're going to college to play basketball.
God is good. God is good.
There you go. Perfect ending. Marley, thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you.
And congratulations again.
Thank you so much.
There you go.
To watch you play.
That's Marley Bright. How about that for a story? You're hearing the introduction of the players on both teams behind us. We're going to get time to have that as well when we talk about them. But for the teams today, it's the Arkansas and Texas teams. Here's who's coaching. Garrett Sutherland is the head coach from Emerson. He is coaching the young man on his side. Eric Cross and Johnny Smith from Ashdown and Foreman are helping him. On the Texas side, it's DCAB's Kevin Hartwell, who's the head coach. Duncan Hudson from Maud and John Bell from Avery are the assistants for the boys' game. All right, so Coach Jason Boston, what are you looking for today?
This is going to be interesting because, as you mentioned during the girls' game about this game, you've got size on the Arkansas side and speed and quickness and shooting on the Texas side. These are always fun when you have different styles of basketball facing each other.
Just to give you an idea, the tallest young man on the Texas roster is Jordan Samples from Avenger. He's 6'4". He's alone at 6'4". The Arkansas side has Devontae Walker 6'5", Paul Mitchell 6'4", Colby West 6'6", Austin Max 6'4", and Will Smith 6'5". They got a few bigger bodies.
They do indeed.
But, as you said, Texas has a lot more bodies, a lot smaller bodies, and you would think a little quicker bodies. It's going to be speed against power. That's the expectation today. And you can see the starters out there now for the two teams, and tipping and jumping and controlling. Devontae Walker from Magnolia. He's number 10. Pass inside. Shot on the way. Basket, and the first points from Austin Mack from Dirks, who gets on the board first, and we're underway.
Arkansas wins the tip because of their size. The next player controls it because he was bigger than the Texas player trying to get it. It goes inside, missed shot, offensive putback. So the size wins possession number 1 for Arkansas.
Free throw no good by Austin Mack. The starters for Arkansas, Robert Kerrigan, 6'3" from Blevins. He's number 3. Hayden McDougall, 6-footer from Cutter Morning Star. He's number 4. Number 10's Devontae Walker. Shot on the way. That one no good. A little wild on the three-pointer by Texas into the hands of Robert Kerrigan. Also starting for Arkansas, Austin Mack from Dirks and Jeremiah Henderson from Emerson. He's just 5'9", short guy out there. Shot blocked at the rim. That's Hayden McDougall with the shot. He's going to be fouled, however, and we have our second foul early, and that one is on Mason Cole from North Lamar.
Yeah, McDougall's not real big, but he did a good job going to the offensive glass. We mentioned that in the girls' game, that's one of the things you see a lot in all-star action is going to the offensive rebound can really reward you.
Starters for Texas, Garius Savage, 6'2", out of Paris. He's number 0. Free throw good, by the way, that time for Hayden McDougall. Keontae Shepard from Liberty Ilo, 5'7". He's wearing number 3. Mason Cole, 21 from North Lamar. There's a three-pointer short by Savage. 22 is Michael Thomas out of Texas High. He's a 6-footer. And 14 is Jared Hawk from James Bowie. How about the steal and the miss layup that time by Garius Savage. He came up short on a 3 a minute ago and then got the big eyes. Couldn't decide if he was going to dunk or not, I think, and just missed the layup. Texas is lucky to hang on to it.
No doubt. Savage with a really good steal, then had a little blowout on the layup attempt.
So we've got a 3-0 score. Driving attempt to pass inside from Shepard. He can't get it there. Taken away by Robert Kerrigan out of Blevins, and Arkansas has got the ball with a lead. Shot by Kerrigan, three-pointer off the mark. Rebound controlled by Texas. That's Shepard. Giannis Shepard, pullback 16-footer, no good. Rebound, only guy near the ball, Jared Hawk from James Bowie. He misses. They feed back to Savage. Misses another layup. Rebound pulled down by Arkansas's Kerrigan. He feeds it to Jeremiah Henderson. Henderson at the rim. Back out on the pass. Three-point shot short by Hayden McDougal. And Texas gets the rebound. Here's Michael Thomas. Thomas driving, stumbling, foul as he's been pushed. Looks like that's going to belong to Devontae Walker with the foul, and it is.
Definitely playing to the pace of what you would think would favor Texas, having the smaller players and the speed.
How about inbound quickly to Thomas, his three on the money. The Texas High Tiger gets the first points of the game for the Texas side. It should be a 3-3 score, I believe. They're showing 4-3 up there. I thought we had a two-pointer from Austin Mack who missed his free throw, and then one of the two from McDougal after he got fouled, I think. Devontae Walker with the no-look inside to Austin Mack, who's got 4 points early.
Beautiful pass by Devontae Walker, Magnolia, the no-look.
Hawk inside, looking for Mason Cole from North Lamar. Good defense by Mack as he takes it away. Into the hands of Jeremiah Henderson, stolen by Thomas. Mack to defend him, can't stop him at the rim. Thomas with the basket, he's got 5.
Really good play, both defense and offense by Thomas there, the steal and then the finish.
Henderson with it, gives it up. Driving, shot no good. On the miss, Hayden McDougal. Here comes Cole the other way. 14-footer, fading away, no good. Rebound by Walker. We played the first couple of minutes. Looks like Arkansas is ready to bring in new bodies. Shot no good by Walker on the putback. He's going to be fouled, and he'll be going to the free throw line.
Nice job by Walker. Took it to the basket, got his offensive rebound, and then draws the foul.
Mason Cole picking up the foul. 3 fouls on Texas now. Again, they've got the score at 6-5. And we're going to have to live with them until we figure out if it's any different. Walker hits the free throw. He'll get another one here in a second, but we've got new bodies coming in for Arkansas. Demoria Christopher from Nevada. Marcel Turner from Ashdown. Let's see who else I can pick up as they checked in. Number 2 is Travion Williams from Emerson. 21 is Colby West from Bradley. And Paul Mitchell from Mineral Springs is about to come in for Walker as he hits both free throws. So fresh 5 for Arkansas. Texas reciprocates. Jordan Samples is number 13. He's from Avenger. Number 12 is Jonathan Owen from Linden Kildare. Number 5 is Jaquan Roberts from here at Liberty Ilo. 23 is Tyler Williams from McLeod. And number 1 is Elijah Morris from Mount Pleasant. Pass inside, and the sweeping wraparound Marcel Turner from Ashtown with the points, and Arkansas has got the 10-5 lead early.
Nice reverse layup there by Turner.
3-point shot, no good, airballed it. That's Jordan Samples, saved by Texas, but into Arkansas's hands. Arkansas with a layup, that's Colby West, a 6'6" gentleman from Bradley. 12-5 Arkansas, was like the girls' game. Williams driving, block at the rim. That's Marcel Turner with the block. He gathers it up and goes back on offense. Turner up top to Williams. Around to the corner, and we'll reset the offense as Christopher's got it. He drives, splits defenders, too easy on the layup.
Nice take.
Timeout Texas. Yep, Kevin Hartwell saw all he wanted to see. 14-5, his team trails with 3:39 left to play in the first half, and it's exactly what you were afraid of if you were the folks from Texas.
Exactly right. Much as you said, kind of a similar start to what we had in the girls' game as well.
You giving this coach a headset?
I am.
Very nice. Coach Melissa Moats is coming over to visit with us for a second. Coach the ladies on the Texas side. Nice to see you, Coach.
It's nice to see you all.
How hard is this?
I don't like to lose. But,
so the answer is very hard.
Very hard.
Yeah.
Very hard to lose.
It's hard to practice, isn't it? I mean, you're getting them together for, 2 practices today?
Yeah, you're getting the kids. They don't know each other. We don't know them. So, yeah, it's a little tough. But kids came out. We just, they played hard, and they had a great experience today. It's been a lot of fun.
Well, and they talked you into doing another game.
Yeah. They did.
We say that now. Are you retiring completely or just from coaching?
No, I am actually retiring from education.
You're done.
Done.
No more director of instructional technology.
Nope. All done.
Wow. So no computers are going to work in DCAB anymore.
Maybe not, but it won't be my problem.
Well, we appreciate you coming over. And we're so thankful you decided to come on and do one more game.
Yeah, well, we enjoyed it, and it was a lot of fun getting to meet these kids, just getting to spend the day with them, and just a whole lot of fun. Maybe Texas will win next year.
Well, maybe we'll talk you into coming back and doing it again next year.
We'll see. We'll talk about next year.
That's Melissa Moats. She's the coach for the girls today in the first game of our doubleheader. By the way, you missed a couple of free throws there from Jonathan Owen, for Texas. Texas is going to steal and go back the other direction and cannot get a shot up as they'll reset the offense. That's a ball looked like it was a foul. No call at all as Elijah Morris's three-pointer way off the mark. Certainly felt like Demoria Christopher got a bunch of arm. And how about the throwdown with impunity for Paul Mitchell from Mineral Springs.
Electrified the crowd there. We got a lot of the Arkansas all-star football players who'll be competing tomorrow night. Got excited about the dunk.
There's put back and score by Jaquan Roberts from Liberty ILO. 16-9. Pace is picking up here with 2:42 to play in the first quarter. Arkansas up by 7 and a missed layup by Christopher. Texas back on the run. Shot on the way. Good job by Jordan Samples of Avenger.
Really good job by Samples.
Defender coming at him, made the move and got the layup. Into the lane, shot block or pass block, whatever you want to call it. And I think we're going to have a foul on it as falling to the ground was, we're on the far side of the court here. Arkansas's number 2, Travion Williams from Emerson's going to the free throw line. And some new bodies in. Will Smith from Foreman's 31 for Arkansas. He checks in for the first time.
Chris Lewis from Liberty ILO and Drew Graves from Redwater check in for the Texas side.
As well as Ethan Morden. He's number 2. A James Bowie Pirate. Number 4, Chris Lewis, as you said, from Liberty ILO. And 15, Kiarian Jackson from Detroit. All checking in. Second free throw good, so we get a couple of them from Travion Williams, who will sit down now. Coming in for Arkansas, Zach Green's number 5 from Emerson. We're trying to keep up with all the moving parts, I promise. Drew Graves, the all-time leader in steals and assists at Redwater. Pass inside, and that ball's going to be barely, not saved. A diving attempt by Hunter Martin from Avery to try to save that ball, and he couldn't do it as he leaves some skin on the Raider Dome floor. 2 minutes left in this first quarter. 18-11 Arkansas with the lead. Well, 3, had a lot of time to look at it. Marcel Turner from Ashdown. I think the lesson is you better not let him look at a clean three-point shot or he's going to bury it.
Turner's had an excellent first quarter. Had a drive for a basket, had a blocked shot, and now that 3.
Oh, Lewis with a nice spinning shot. 21-13, Arkansas up. Christopher with the ball. He'll lob it inside to Will Smith. Smith fadeaway, no good. Offensive putback, too easy for Paul Mitchell.
Yeah, Mitchell did a good job going to the offensive boards. Got an easy putback there for Arkansas.
You can see the size advantage for Arkansas right now. There's Morden with it, in some trouble in the lane. Fades away, can't get the shot to fall. Rebound by Smith. Big man Will Smith from Foreman across the timeline. He'll line up a three. Oh, no, you did not. Oh. No, you did not. Will Smith with the tray. He slapped that like Chris Rock. 49 seconds to play. First quarter, Drew Graves' first shot. That no good, back of the rim. How about Smith with a rebound? Has it poked away, but into the hands of his teammate Marcel Turner. Turner with the ball being grabbed, and there's going to be a foul as he gets tied up by Chris Lewis of Liberty Ilo.
Nice job by Turner there to again take the ball to the basket. He's a tough matchup for Texas. He's shown he's got the range to make the three as well as the quickness to take it to the basket.
26-13, Arkansas with the lead. They're going to say not shooting. So Arkansas will inbound it, looking for Mitchell, taken away by Graves. Drew on the run. Defender back with him, tries a little Euro sidestep and is going to get fouled. And that will be called on Emerson's Zach Green. That'll be his first.
Good move by Graves there. He's an excellent free throw shooter, so that was good for him to take the ball to the basket and get rewarded with 2 free throws.
When you say excellent free throw shooter, we're talking about like, what, 90%?
I'd say 80.
80, all right. He finished his career at Redwater with 975 points. It's a big deal when you get 1,000. Connor Olette did that over at Tamu-T here not too long ago. Austin Mack from Dirks went over the 1,000-point mark this season.
And right on cue, Drew Graves drains both free throws, nothing but net.
26-15, last 20 seconds of quarter number 1 in our Red River FCA All-Star Showdown. Christopher with the basketball, almost went in the backcourt. A little too much mustard on the pass. I may have caught his teammate Marcel Turner in the mug. Little layup up and good. As the quarter ends, Ethan Morden from James Bowie gets on the board. 26-17 after 1. We'll take the break. We're coming right back to Texarkana Game Day.
Providing excellent customer service while keeping everyone safe is a top priority here at State Bank. We are making your banking experience safer and easier with our new curbside banking program. Almost anything you need to do inside the branch can now be accomplished with curbside banking. Need to open an account, pick up a debit card, or hands-on help with mobile banking? Just pull into a designated curbside spot, call the number on the sign, and a State Bank team member will come assist you quickly. We are excited to bring you this convenience and are thankful to serve you. Your family, your bank, State Bank.
All right, we welcome you back. Quarter number 2, 26-17, Arkansas leading Texas in our FCA All-Star Showdown. Year number 2, Michael Thomas back in the game, and Thomas from Texas High has come to play. He's got 7 for the Texas side as they trail by 7, 26-19.
Thomas brings to the court a lot of the things Marcel Turner from Ashdown does for the Arkansas side. Penetration as well as the 3.
Austin Mack misses the shot, can't get the rebound. That's controlled by Texas as Jared Hawk comes out of there with it. Garius Savage, who did not have a good first shift. We'll see if he does a little better in this second one. Shot no good. Flying in is Thomas. His shot blocked at the rim, rejected by Devontae Walker. Arkansas with it. Hayden McDougal. Picked up by Thomas. Hands the ball over to Jeremiah Henderson. Henderson's pass off the mark. Austin Mack, he was expecting him to go all the way through. Mack stopped short, and Henderson's pass goes harmlessly out of bounds. Thomas to Savage. So stop, start. Defense there with him. This time he goes at the rim and finishes.
There's the Savage we were looking for.
Garius Savage with his first points out of Paris, Texas. You know anything about basketball in Northeast Texas, you know they've got players in Paris. Turnover by Arkansas. Kerrigan gives it to Savage. How about a back-to-back layup for Savage? Timeout Arkansas, not happy with how that couple of minutes went. 26-23 as Texas has come out with a 6-0 run to begin quarter number 2. We want to remind you tomorrow night we're doing it again over at Texas High's Tiger Stadium. It's football tomorrow night. And we got a couple of loaded rosters. You're looking for a bunch of unbelievable running backs. I'm promising you're going to see them tomorrow night. If you can't get out to Tiger Stadium, we're going to have the feed tomorrow night beginning at 6 o'clock here on live streaming.
Love it. Never can get a football too early.
You know, you worry about it being hot, but we got that front that came in today.
Did.
It's actually not going to be bad tomorrow.
No, it's not.
Now, you talked about how the girls haven't played basketball in a couple of months. We haven't played football in 6 months.
Very true. It'll be very interesting to see how things go tomorrow night.
Yeah, I have a feeling conditioning's not going to be a thing tomorrow.
I don't think
there
so
won't
either.
be any. All right, Arkansas with the basketball. They're up 3. Jeremiah Henderson gets rid of it to Devontae Walker. Walker driving all the way to the rim.
Yeah, Arkansas offensively just spreading everything out and then taking Texas players off the dribble.
The height mattered there. Thomas to Hawk. Hawk in some trouble. Has it knocked away. He goes down to the ground. So does McDougal. We'll get a jump ball call, tie-up call.
Great hustle there by both teams. Hayden McDougal and Jared Hawk in particular. McDougal from Cutter Morning Star and Hawk from James Bowie.
Arkansas wearing the discipline on their backs. Texas with the integrity on theirs today. Henderson with the basketball around the defender. Walker almost travels, throws up a 3. Little bit out of his range, he's short with it. Rebound, here comes Savage. Little contact, his shot blocked at the rim, but there's going to be a foul called on Hayden McDougal. That'll be his first.
Nice move there by Savage, taking it to the basket. Will be out of bounds, so we'll see what kind of inbounds play Texas runs here.
28-23 our score. Back into the game, Mason Cole, Colby West from Bradley. We're in the red 21, not the blue 21. Elijah Morris, Mount Pleasant, he's number 1 for Texas. Michael Thomas, how about another 3? Holy cow. 10 for Thomas, 5 in each quarter. And Texas is just down 2 now, 28-26.
Thomas might have played a little basketball since February.
Yeah, I may have played in here before. Ball inside, knocked away. We'll have a foul as Colby West was backing down the defender. And that's going to be called on Garius Savage. That's his first. And time for that second unit to come in for Texas now. Jonathan Owen from Linden Kildare. Tyler Williams McLeod. Jordan Samples Avenger. Who am I missing in there? Number 5, that's Chiquan Roberts from LE. And he's going to get the ball on the steal. Texas can tie it up on this possession. 5:11 to go. Boy, Jaquan with the finger roll, no good. Rebound pulled down by Devontae Walker from Magnolia. Walker, no look inside. And the little guy, Jeremiah Henderson, finishes at the rim.
Another good no-look pass for the assist.
Walker all over his man. Stolen, broken up in the lane. That's Robert Kerrigan who got a hand on it. They'll feed Colby West. West kick out to Henderson. His 3 no good. Rebound Arkansas controls. Travion Williams. 3 on the way. That's Henderson. He missed one from the sideline. He got it from the top this time. He's got 5 on the last 2 possessions, and it's back out to a 7-point lead. Missed that time for Jordan Samples for Texas, and Arkansas can blow the lead even larger. Henderson's feeling it. He drives, finger roll, gets the layup. Jeremiah Henderson, a quick 7, and Arkansas, which was in danger of being tied, it felt like a trip ago, is up by nearly double digits now. Henderson with the rebound. He gets the ball to West. West spins away from a defender to the rim and scores.
Really good move. 9-0 run by Arkansas that quickly.
37-26. Falling down, losing control. Roberts. Arkansas scoops it up. They've got Walker out in front and just lays it over the rim. Well, the Arkansas team was ready to blow up when he was going to throw that down. He just rolled it over the rim instead of dunking it.
Yes, indeed. Texas takes a timeout after that.
The run's now 11-0, 3:39 left to play in this first half. Zach Green's over here talking to Walker, saying, I was expecting you to throw it down with two hands. Walker's shaking his head going, no, man, I'm winded, man.
It took enough to get up there and lay it in.
Yeah. See, Zach Green goes 5'11". Devontae Walker 6. The 5'11 guy dreams about that moment.
Yes.
The 6'5 guy's like, dude, I'm tired. It's always the little guy that says, man, I was waiting for you to throw that down.
Right. Us little guys don't know. We don't understand. We dunk it at every opportunity.
Yeah. In your mind, you're dunking it all the time. You get a breakaway in a game, that's going down. I'm flushing that. All right, 3:37 to play. Texas down 13 now. Driving his samples, and he's going to be fouled. A little too physical. And Demorion Christopher is going to get hit with the foul. That'll be his first.
Since Walker didn't throw that one down, Coach decided he might be tired.
Right.
Let him give him a quick breather.
We'll sit you down. Inbound to Tyler Williams, 5'8" guard out of McLeod. Williams, double team coming up on him. He's in trouble, loses the basketball. Christopher's got it. He'll go all the way to the rim, reverse, can't get it to fall. Rebound by Jonathan Owen to Lyndon Kildare.
Really good move by Christopher, just wasn't able to complete the deal.
Feed to Roberts, his shot airballs it. Well, and then steals it back and throws it into the hands of the wrong team. Elijah Morris, that's Marcel Turner from Ashdown, who misses the shot, and Texas will take it back. Getting a little sloppy right now. Everybody's trying to do a highlight thing.
Yes, definitely just taking the ball to the basket on both ends.
All right, Williams with it. Across the timeline, that's Roberts up top. Starts to go. Shot no good. Rebound Colby West. To Turner. Out ahead, Christopher. Top of the key, that is Paul Mitchell, who had the highlight dunk in the first quarter. Trying to go reverse, can't get there. Mitchell gets the rebound. He's fouled at the rim and will go to the free throw line. Jordan Samples picking up the foul. That's his first.
Mitchell's got a lot of athletic ability. He can really jump, so he's going to the glass every single time a shot goes up for Arkansas.
Small schools in Arkansas can play some basketball.
Yes, they can.
You got 3 kids from Emerson. You've got one here from Bradley. I could just stop right there.
You most certainly could.
That's it. Bradley and Emerson are so good. And now you start adding in the Cutter Morning Stars, the Ashdowns, the Magnolias, Mineral Springs, Foreman Dirks. I mean, you got a bunch of kids from a bunch of schools, some that just play outrageously good basketball.
They really do.
Both free throws up and good from Mitchell. The run is 13-0 now. 2:25 left to play here in this first half. Basketball in the hands of Ethan Morton. He loses it. They are so aggressive, bouncing him off the ball right now. Shot up and good. A little no-look. There's Zach Green, who was calling for the dunk before.
Yes.
I don't need the dunk. I've got that little fadeaway from about 12 feet. 15-0 run. Texas looking for somebody to score. Chris Lewis going to try to be the guy. He is the guy. Lewis throws in the 3. He's got 5, and it stops a 15-0 Arkansas run. Christopher trying to answer, cannot. Rebound, Jonathan Owen. Owen to Lewis, letting everybody clear. Christopher on him. Stolen by Christopher. He's got a chance to throw one down. Instead, he'll lay it up. 4 for Christopher, and Texas throws the ball away. Lewis didn't expect Ethan Morton to run down without looking back at him. Morton never turned his head, and the ball came sailing into the Arkansas bench. 1:30 to play in the first half. Arkansas 45-29 lead over Texas. Boy, we want to make sure we thank sponsors, farmers, for being such a big part of making this happen. Pass thrown away inside. First Baptist Church, ALC Security, Tips, Futrell Marine, Red River Credit Union, Jones Trolling Motors and Electronics, Highland Park Baptist Church, Corners One in Atlanta, RK, State Farm, Derek McGarry, Advanced Spine Sport and Rehab, Sports Magic, Brook Hill Ranch, just some of the sponsors that are making this whole weekend possible. Texas with the basketball. Michael Thomas, who's been really the only offensive plug, gets another basket as he banks one in from about 9 feet away. He's got 12.
Nice job using the glass there by Thomas.
45-31, last minute of the half. Paul Mitchell in some trouble inside, spins, misses the shot. Ball almost found its way back to him, and will be Arkansas's ball as it's last touched by Garius Savage from Paris. Figure the legs and the lungs are going to start feeling this here pretty quick. These guys have gone for spurts of about 4 or 5 minutes. Once you start getting a little longer than that, see how the extremities respond. There's Green driving, misses the shot. Rebound by Texas. Keontae Shepard, feet up ahead. Foul chance for the three-point play as Elijah Morris from Mount Pleasant finishes at the rim.
Nice play. Good job by Morris to get out and run. Really good pass. He gets the finish on the layup.
That's Christopher picking up his second foul on the play. So Texas cuts it back to a dozen. 45-33, missed free throw, but what, no contesting on the rebound and just a missed shot by Jared Hawk. Steal again by Texas. Here's Savage to the rim, gets it, and a chance for three.
Nice finish by Savage. Goes to his right hand with a little finger roll.
So Will Smith gets hit with the foul. That's his first. Savage, who we said had a brutal first shift, just about airballed a three, missed an easy 2 layups, has 6 in this quarter, chance to make it 7, and he doesn't. Misses the shot. Hawk can't get the rebound away, and it's Paul Mitchell comes out with it, and then Savage fouls him. And there it is. We say it over and over again. You don't get an offensive thing to go your way, you try to overcompensate with a defensive mistake, and Savage has foul number 2.
Go to the other end to shoot free throws with 18.3 seconds remaining in the first half.
You know, if you make the free throw, you never got to do the foul. A little talking going on between Michael Thomas and Paul Mitchell. Mitchell points to the scoreboard and says, we're up by 10, man.
Tyler Williams of McLeod returns to the lineup for Texas.
Mitchell's free throw, no good. Thomas with the rebound. Quick feed. Other side, that's Williams. His shot, no good. Rebound knocked around into the hands of Christopher. On the run comes Arkansas. Quick toss out. That's Williams. His shot, way off the mark. Will Smith came fighting back in there to get the rebound, and that'll end the half with Arkansas on top 45-35 after the first 16 minutes worth of play. We'll take a break. We'll come right back in just a couple here on Texarkana Game Day.
From Redwater, Cooper Frazier. From Redwater, Felicity Frusher. From Hooks, Taylor Groves. From Queen City, Nyla Harrison. From McLeod, Stormy Johnson. From Queen City, Kanaya Larry. From Mount Vernon, Milo Mechanic. From Mount Pleasant, Jordan Neal. From Mount Pleasant, Juliana Perez. From Hooks, Maggie Ritchie. From Atlanta, Haley Sanford. From James Bowie, Tyler Sherman. From Chisholm, Kaylee Spradlin. From Atlanta, Sydney Swanson. From Mount Pleasant, Anna Claire Wall. And from Queen City, Hallie Worthington. Let's have a big round of applause for all of our Texas All-Star cheerleaders. Now for our Arkansas cheerleaders. Arkansas is coached by head coach Jody Westfall. These are your Arkansas cheerleaders. From Hope, Ashlyn Courtney. From Magnolia, Micah Craig. From Nashville, Taylor Darling. From Lafayette County, Markayla Gilkey. From Ashdown, Zoe Hurd. From Nevada, Carson Moss. From From Lafayette County, Cedrica Stevenson. From Hope, Hallie Ward. From Magnolia, Rachel Ward. From Magnolia, Samantha Wilson. Let's have one more round of applause for all of these cheerleaders as they come back out on the court. Great job, ladies. Thank you for representing your schools and FCA.
All right, lots of introductions there. Cheerleading squads, amazing. This is another addition to this year's FCA All-Star Showdown. We've put cheerleading into this. We've had girls basketball already tonight. We've got the guys basketball going on today. We've got football going on tomorrow. On the 15th, we've got softball and baseball. Hats off to Eric Aiken and the Red River Fellowship of Christian Athletes. This has been a dream that he has had for quite a while about being able to do one last get-together for these seniors. Everybody you're seeing, all the kids, the girls team, the boys team, the cheerleaders, the football, all of them are out of high school.
Yes.
They all graduated in the last couple of weeks. This is one last swan song, a chance to get out one more time and do the thing that you've done throughout high school that you love so much. For a lot of them, we got a chance to talk to the young lady who was the MVP, is going to get to play basketball at Southern Arkansas. but probably most of the rest of them are done.
Yeah. We got a chance, both of us know Michael Thomas.
Yes.
We from Texas High. We had a chance to shake his hand. He played really well, has 12 points at halftime. He said to us with that big Michael Thomas smile, it's my last game.
Yeah.
I got to do something, and he really is, and I think that's the attitude that a lot of the kids have. Michael's going on to play college football, but this is it as far as basketball goes, and as you said, for a lot of these kids, this will be their final time to put a uniform on and play at the high school level.
And it's neat because they knew this back in January, February, that they were going to be able to come out and do one more. So even though they shed tears last time they probably played on their home court or their playoff game or whether they won a championship or not, back of your mind you're like, but I got one more. I'm playing with house money. I got one more. So for all of that and the folks who've shown up to watch this, the Raider Dome, we've said over and over again, is just a phenomenal place to watch basketball. It's the right size. It's the right seating. They got it right, 100% right. This place is darn near full today. Tomorrow night, you're going to be at Texas High. We'll see if we can put 9,000 folks over at Texas High because that's about what it'll hold. You can put 9,000 there tomorrow and watch some amazing football tomorrow night. It's going to be a pretty good weekend, and we don't even have to worry yet about talking about softball and baseball 2 weeks down the road.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And you are so correct about the Raider Dome. I love coming to games here. The acoustics are great. You get everybody fired up. It gets really loud. Like you said, because of the size, it kind of holds everything in. Comfortable seats throughout. It's just a really great place to watch a basketball game.
And if you want the impact of FCA, you get a chance to watch it here.
Yes, you do.
If you don't know, I get it, but you get a chance to see it here where all of these men and women, the coaches, the organizers are donating their time so the kids have one more amazing positive experience. All right, we start half number 2. Texas saw a 15-0 run in the middle of that second quarter, but you know what? They answered with their own 9-2 run at the end of the half to get this thing back down to a 10-point game, and that's where we start. And quickly, Texas has a little turnover to begin things. Let's see if we can set who's out here. Robert Kerrigan, Hayden McDougall, Austin Mack, Jeremiah Henderson, Devontae Walker out there for Arkansas. Texas got a different unit out, looks like, because they've got an early turnover. In fact, a couple of them, and this time an offensive foul on Garius Savage.
They've got to recognize Jeremiah Henderson from Emerson. He hit a 3. He had some layups, and ready for this?
Yeah.
A charge in an all-star game.
Nice.
He just took it.
There's Will Smith weaving through, folks. No-look pass. Back up top to Henderson. Texas folks have on the floor Garius Savage, Gianna Shepard, Elijah Morris, Tyler Williams, and Michael Thomas.
Jeremiah Henderson with the basket.
How about
after
Henderson?
Taking the charge.
Yep. Henderson's got 9 in the game now. First points of this second half. We played a minute. Savage loses control. Stolen away by McDougall. Picked up, double teamed. Pass into the hands of Kerrigan. Kerrigan back to McDougall, trying to back down defender, loses it. Thomas got a 3-on-1. Feed up top, and that's going to be an easy one for Savage, who gets the bucket. He's got 8.
That's a beautiful pass by Thomas. That's one of those plays you don't have to make the perfect pass, and he threw that bounce pass out ahead and let Savage go get it.
Boy, how about Kerrigan, Robert Kerrigan, who didn't score in the first half. An impressive move here in the second. 49-37. Trying to answer, blocked out of bounds as Elijah Morris has his shot rejected.
Yeah, McDougall coming from behind to block that shot. Very impressive play by the young man.
Got some kids who can play.
No doubt about it.
6:26 to play. Inbound Texas three-pointer, no good. Tipped around, rebound, Will Smith. He's got a guy with him. There he is. He sees McDougall for the layup.
Yeah, good pass there by Austin Mack. Really good pass.
I'm sorry, I said Will Smith, Austin Mack. Are you surprised by Austin Mack's ball handling skills, open court?
Yes, he looks really good handling the ball out there on the break.
Henderson tossed a little too much for McDougall. Out ahead, it's going to go Shepard. The Liberty Ilo product finishes at the rim with a basket.
Made a lot of layups in the Raider Dome. Added another one there.
Gianna Shepard with his first points of the game. 5:52 left. 51-39. Henderson weaving around some folks. Boy, he was looking for He was looking for Robert Kerrigan to stick, and Kerrigan drove instead. And how about some substitutions as Chris Lewis checks in for from Liberty Allo for the Texas side team. Also coming in, Mason Cole from North Lamar, number 21. Gives you the reach of FCA. We're going 2 counties over to Lamar County to get Mason Cole here into Texas. And we're going way into Arkansas to get some of these players who are here tonight. Shot no good. Missed by Elijah Morris from Mount Pleasant.
Like we said about Austin Mack, there he is saying, hey, I got this. So he dribbles the ball up the floor after he gets the defensive rebound.
Kerrigan into the corner. That's into the hands of Devontae Walker. Back to Mack, backing down the defender. Puts up the left-handed shot, misses that. For the putback, however, is Kerrigan, who gets his 2nd points of this game. 53-39, 4:51 left, 3rd quarter. Michael Thomas trying to get it going again. He gets the layup. He's got 14.
Good take by Thomas there, the Texas High Tiger with 2.
He's leading all scorers with 14 points. Kerrigan trying to throw up a 3. That one no good. Flat on the back of the rim. Thomas with the rebound. Michael behind the back. Toss. Savage for 3. No good. Long rebound. Finds its way to Lewis. Back around to Savage. Open lane. Layup.
Good attack of the basket there by Savage.
10 for Savage. But I'll tell you what, he and Thomas, 24 of the 43 points. And Texas is back to within 10 again. McDougal taken away by Thomas. Layup block, foul. A very scary contact right there as Elijah Morris and Devontae Walker fell in a heap. Walker's going to pick up the foul. That's going to be number 2 on Devontae Walker.
Nice sportsmanship there. Jeremiah Henderson from Emerson helping Elijah Morris from Mount Pleasant up off the floor.
There goes Elijah Morris, a 6'2" product from the Tigers of Mount Pleasant. 2 points in this game so far. Looks like Arkansas is about to bring in 5 fresh bodies. And the free throw no good. Into the game will come Paul Mitchell and Marcel Turner, Demorion Christopher, Travion Williams, and Kobe West.
And for Texas, Jared Hawk of James Bowie and Drew Graves of Redwater return to the action.
All right, 2nd free throw coming. That one no good. Michael Thomas fighting for the rebound. Can't save it. It'll be Arkansas ball. And we may be getting some more folks into the game.
Jaquan Roberts returns for Liberty Allo.
Leopards have, 3 on this team. Shepard, Lewis, and Roberts. All LE products. And without the ball, Kobe West was looking to start to make a move and didn't have the ball in his hands. If you're a football guy, you know that plenty. Start to run without the catch. To the rim goes Savage for the basket. He's got 12-6 in this quarter, and Texas is within 8.
Yeah, Savage definitely coming alive.
Gosh, inside, that's Mitchell. Too easy at the rim. It's that size that Arkansas has the advantage of. Mitchell's got 6. Texas just does not have much margin of error. A little bit too much size for Arkansas. They're going to have to make it work somewhere else, and Graves throws that ball away. Threw it through the lane, and it got last touched by an Arkansas player. Kobe West has that incredulous look like it wasn't me.
He does.
Graves to inbound it. Boy, he's got the 6'4" plus and long arm Mitchell blocking his view, and Arkansas has it, loses it, tries to get it back, and finally it's into the hand. Well, we're going to get a timeout. They got it into Savage's hands, but before Savage could get going, Kevin Hartwell from DCAP takes the timeout with 3:19 to play in the 3rd quarter. 55-45 the score.
Good hustle there by Jared Hawk of James Bowie. He got on the floor and secured the ball, and as you said, made the pass to Savage. But in the meantime, Texas coach from DCAB, Kevin Hartwell, takes the timeout.
Little coaching pedigree on this Arkansas side. Garrett Sutherland, his Emerson team went 25-10 this year. Oh, he's only assisted by Eric Cross. His Panthers of Ashdown went 20-7. And of course, their baseball team went all the way to the state final. Oh yeah, their softball team won the state championship.
Been a great year in Ashdown, Arkansas.
No kidding. Enough. Let somebody else have some wins. How about Thomas again?
What a great move by Thomas. A couple of great dribble moves on one side and then makes the reverse layup on the other. He's got 16.
He sure does. Trying to feed Mitchell inside. There'll be a foul. And it's going to be on the floor before the shot. I believe Jared Hawk just picked up the foul. It's his second on Hawk. And Arkansas will inbound it. Marcel Turner from Ashdown, who we just had mentioned Ashdown a second ago.
Jonathan Owen from Linden Kildare returns to the action for Texas.
Turner with a lob at the rim to Mitchell. One dribble, layup good. I'm sounding like a broken record. It's hard to defend size.
And players can make inbounds plays look so good.
Shot on the way. Graves three, no good. Big rebound. Arkansas had two guys there. They fought for it, and Texas gets it with the put back by Kiana Shepard. Shepard with 4.
Really good play there by Shepard. He kind of hung in the air before banking that in off the glass.
Shepard almost poked that ball away from Arkansas's player. Foul on the ball as Travion Williams gets knocked to the ground. He's going to shoot a couple of free throws. I believe that's Drew Graves picking up the foul. That's his first. (57-49). More people coming in. Ethan Morden back in for Graves. It looks like here comes Will Smith in. He'll check in for Kobe West.
Zach Green returns to the lineup for Arkansas as well.
Free throw no good. Rebound Thomas. 9-point ball game. 2:26 to play here in the third. Trying to get the ball back to Michael. It's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Arkansas. As Morden was looking to pass it back out. Thomas had 5 in the first, 7 in the second, and 4 here in the third.
Avenger's Jordan Samples returns to the lineup.
Oh, that was great. I don't know who drew that up or if it just worked that way, but that was a little too easy for the basket for Jordan Samples on the inbound. Leads down to 7. Texas is as close as they've been since the early part of this game. Well, actually, they got it to 2 at one point, 28-26. Smith, the turnaround, no good, back of the rim. Ball knocked back by Arkansas to Zach Green. Williams to reset to Mitchell. Baseline blocked at the rim by Samples. Here comes Thomas on the run. Goes behind the back. Arkansas trying to save it, and they cannot. Into the hands of Shepard. He misses a wild shot. Ball out of bounds. It'll stay Texas ball with 1:37 to play in the third.
Yeah, that's one of those Arkansas players tried to throw it off of a Texas player out of bounds. It didn't quite work that way. Texas ended up recovering it.
Savage in, Thomas out for Texas. 1:37 left, 58-51 here in the third. Samples with a catch on the 3 on the inbound, misses the shot. Here comes Arkansas. Williams spinning, leaves it for Mitchell, who gets the layup.
Great pass there by Williams. Good finish by Mitchell.
6 for Mitchell in the quarter, 10 for the game. It's back to a 9-point Arkansas lead. Step back, partially blocked 3 that time. Morden misses that. Other way, easy layup for Demoria Christopher.
Nice pass ahead.
Boy, it happened that fast. They were right back there to 7. Now it's blown back up to 11.
Yeah, Travion Williams with that assist.
Savage losing control, going up, and they'll say a foul on Paul Mitchell. And that's going to be Mitchell's first. 57 seconds left here in the third quarter.
All night long, every time each team from Texas has made a big dent in the Arkansas lead and had a chance to draw closer, Arkansas makes a little run and stretches it out to double figures.
Thanks to more of our sponsors here. Or Chevy, A1 Liquids, Express Employment. Free throw up and good. Savage with 7 in the quarter, 13 in the game. Church on the Rock, Gregor Extreme, Hadaway Collision, Near Me Roofing, All Tech Inc., Texarkana Emergency Center. All part of making this happen. Jerry's General Store. Free throw number 2, no good, but there's samples for the offensive rebound. Ooh, that would make a coach crazy in an actual game. Shot on the way, 3, no good. Rebound, Zach Green. Looking inside to Mitchell, nothing there. They'll go back outside. Shot way short on the 3. Rebound by Travion Williams from Emerson. Corner to Will Smith. His shot, nope, short. Tipped by Mitchell to himself. Goes up inside the defender. He abused Carion Jackson from Detroit.
Outstanding play there by Mitchell. Keep it alive for the offensive rebound and then take it to the basket.
Other way, basket Savage. Boy, he's coming alive right now. Back to Mitchell. The two of them are just playing who can get down the court the fastest. 10 in the quarter for Mitchell, 9 for Savage. Leads a dozen. Savage has it with 6 seconds left in the third quarter. One-on-one time. He's going to throw one up short on the 3, and that'll end the quarter. 66-54. Arkansas has stretched the lead by 2 more points. We'll take the break. We're going to come right back for the fourth quarter here on Texarkana Game Day.
Commercial services, electrical panel installation, circuit breaker installation, led by Master Technician Jay Strickland, and multiple specialty services.
Well, that was a heck of a third quarter, boys and girls. How about a 21-19 quarter? Arkansas with the advantage, but they were like two heavyweights. Paul Mitchell and Garius Savage in particular filled up the score sheet in that quarter.
That's what I came to see in an all-star basketball game. We go to the fourth quarter, and do not be surprised if Savage and Thomas stay on the floor a lot of these final 8 minutes.
Well, we're going to have to decide an MVP before this one's over. You got some nominees already. Paul Mitchell's going to be one of them.
Yes, he is.
You mentioned, too, is Garius Savage and Michael Thomas are in contention as well. Arkansas misses the shot, but kept that thing alive again. We've got the starters back in basically for Arkansas right now. Austin Mack backing down the defender. Underneath him he goes. Boy, that's such a good move.
That's so fun to watch.
That is such a good move. Yeah, you see a big guy with good feet. That's what they talk about.
Yes.
That's what good feet look like. Williams on the three-pointer, no good. Ball knocked around. Arkansas has got it on the run. Marcel Turner. And his pass goes out of bounds. Texas will get it back. On the court, Jeremiah Henderson, Austin Mack, Devontae Walker, Hayden McDougall, and Robert Kerrigan. Well, actually, it's Marcel Turner instead of Hayden McDougall out there. Michael Thomas to Keanu Shepard. Shepard, round defenders. He's going to the free throw line. They're out there with Savage and Ethan Morden. And who am I missing? I'm missing one more. Elijah Morris. All right, so to the free throw line goes Keon Shepard. Shepard's got 4 in the game. We'll make it 5 on the free throw.
Texas with some really good players to be able to drive to the basket, as well as Tyler Williams to knock down that 3 when they kick it out.
Girls, Arkansas won 49-39. Second free throw, no good. Arkansas with the rebound, and they save it, and off they'll walk it down. Boy, Texas showing a little pressure now. Full court pickup. Devontae Walker into the front court. That's Robert Kerrigan. Kerrigan around the defender and throws it down. 6 for Kerrigan. Arkansas up 15. Other way, no good on the shot from Shepard. Mack with the rebound. He says, I got it, don't worry.
This is tough with the Arkansas lineup because both Devontae Walker and Austin Mack can handle the ball, especially for big kids.
Mack gets rid of it to Walker. Picked up by Savage. Inside, back out. Kerrigan around the horn. Turner with it. Inside, Walker. Leaves it for Mack, gets the easy layup. Boy, it's good ball handling.
Really good basketball right there.
All 5 guys touch it, and they finish with the basket at the rim.
And Mac's so unselfish, he actually looked for somebody else to pass it to and then realized there was nobody between he and the basket.
Savage out of control, and Texas a man down as he's behind the play. Kerrigan's got it. They don't know they've got an advantage. Savage coming in from behind, knocks the ball out of bounds. He's the last one to touch it. It'll stay Arkansas ball.
Good hustle by Savage. As you said, he was way behind the play. Hustled up to knock it away. Chris Lewis from Liberty ILO comes into the game.
For Tyler Williams as he'll come out. We've got 2 minutes gone in this 4th and final quarter. 72-55 Arkansas. Inbound to Kerrigan. Makes the catch. Picked up by Michael Thomas. Little pick. Thomas staying with him. Kerrigan in trouble. Walker, 3, no good. Rebound, Thomas. Michael on the run. Bounce pass got deflected by Walker. Finds its way to Savage anyway. Drives. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Arkansas.
Yeah, Magnolia's Devontae Walker coming across, knocked that out of bounds.
And somebody decided not to start the clock. That ball was dead a minute ago at 5:55. Start the clock. There we go. Shot on the way off the side of the backboard. Misses by Thomas, who's hobbling a little bit. Right leg bothering him. Yep, reaching down to the calf. Lob inside. Mack trying to take it away, and he does, and misses the layup. And then the ball's lost out of bounds by Texas Elijah Morris. Mack made a great move to get around Morris, then couldn't finish it.
He really did. As you said, excellent feet and excellent footwork by the young man.
Arkansas to inbound it. They'll get it up top. Caught by Turner. Spins. 2 guys on him, 3 guys on him. Out into the hands of Kerrigan from Blevins. Well, you wonder what kind of year Blevins had. Kerrigan just looks like a player.
You hit the nail on the head, Chuck. All night long I've wanted to say Kerrigan's one of those kids you just see him when he walks on the floor and you say that guy right there can play.
Yeah. Savage picks up his 3rd foul and going to the free throw line is Devontae Walker. Yeah, he's just got the look. He's got the build. He's got the look. I said, I don't know what Blevins did this past year, but I would bet Kerrigan did whatever he wanted to in that level. There's Turner. Austin Mack, rather. Mack's got 10 now. So smooth at the rim.
He is really fun to watch. He does everything well.
Arkansas up by 19 now. Shepard toss out Thomas, trying to fake the defender Kerrigan. Kerrigan stays with him, forces the turnover. Mack in the other direction to Henderson. Henderson, Euro step, fade away, misses. Ball going to be knocked out of bounds. Texas touched it last. Savage is the last one to get a hand on it. Into the game, Paul Mitchell, number 14, will check in. Also coming in, Drew Graves as Austin Mack comes out.
What a fun team to coach. You take out Austin Mack and you put in Paul Mitchell.
And then Kerrigan does that. 21-point lead. Savage will stop and start, puts up the shot, gets that to go. I don't think Savage has ever met a shot he didn't like.
Never.
76-57, 19 points. Texas is going to have to make a lot of hay in a hurry here. That's 17, by the way, for Savage. Pass inside. Mitchell can't finish. He's fouled, however, by Elijah Morris. So I got Savage with 17. I've got Thomas with 16. That's for the Texas side. Paul Mitchell, who had a 10-point third quarter, he's got 14. Austin Mack's got 10.
I've got to start spending more Tuesday and Friday nights in the state of Arkansas, Chuck. There's some really good players that are in close proximity driving distance from where I live in Wake Village.
You're not kidding. Second free throw good, so both of them up by Paul Mitchell. I've got him with 18. How about a 3, Drew Graves? He's got 5. So 18 for Mitchell. He now leads all scorers. Steal by Graves. He's done that a few times at Redwater. Open court, stops, lets Mitchell go by and gets the layup.
Nice head fake.
7 for Graves, 16-point game. Lob inside, Mitchell again. Double team coming, doesn't bother him. Spins and gets the basket anyway.
Yeah, really good footwork there by Mitchell.
20 for Mitchell. Thomas with it up top. He's going to launch a three. Off the mark, no good. Mitchell with the rebound. Arkansas wants to go. Kerrigan's on the wing. Mitchell just goes right by everybody and finishes his 21st and second points. 3:20 left to play. It's a 20-point lead for Arkansas. Thomas with the turnover, and now he's really holding his leg. Lob at the rim. Kerrigan couldn't get it. It'll be Texas ball, and Michael Thomas is in a lot of discomfort back behind everybody. I think he's cramping, and that's exactly what Paul Mitchell thinks too, is he goes to do a little of the medical work on Michael Thomas. Right leg cramping. So we got a timeout on the court with 3:10 left to play. 82-62. It looks like Arkansas is about to go to 2-0 in the first two matchups of our showdown. They win tomorrow night in football. That's 3 of the 5, and it's series over. I mean, we'll play softball and baseball, but I mean, Texas can't go down 3-0.
No, not at all. That'd be it, as you said. We'll still play baseball and softball, but Arkansas would have secured the series win with the win in football tomorrow night.
We may need to do volleyball or something. Let's get another one.
Keep adding
bowling.
sports.
I got a set of lawn darts. You want to do that? We got to do something. I won't go as far as tiddlywinks, but I mean, if we have to. All right, here we go. Again, there we go. Start the clock, boys and girls. The clock stops. Savage with the basketball. Throws it away. McDougal on the run. Splits defenders. Left-hand layup. That's sweet.
Nice finish by McDougal.
5 for McDougal. 22-point Arkansas lead. Savage gets rid of it. Graves going to throw up another 3. Uh-oh. Well, we needed that 2.5 quarters ago.
Graves heating up. He's got 10.
84-65. Up top, Christopher. Into Mitchell's hands. Boy, he bobbled the ball, still controlled it, and finishes with the bucket. And he's just an adding machine right now. 24 for Mitchell. I think we just solved our MVP dilemma.
Yes, we did.
Shepard missing the 3. How about Mitchell with a rebound? He's going to walk her down now. Well, don't come and try to take that. Into the hands up top, Walker. He's going to drive. Blocked at the rim. Nicely done. Shaking that head, no. Garius Savage. And Arkansas will bring in fresh troops as checking in Colby West and Will Smith. Walker and Mitchell are going to sit down. Texas will get back into the game. Let's see, the first time we've had a chance to look at number 10. That's Hunter Martin from Avery, who hadn't been in yet. Also back into the game, Mason Cole from North Lamar. And 3-point shot, no good by Colby West. Oh, quick pass, grabs, nice snag by Tyler Williams. Mason Cole with it around West. Leaves it for Williams. Into the lane he goes, lost control of it, but it finds its way into the hands of Hunter Martin, who then had that all rejected out in the wrong direction. Zach Green coming back in for Arkansas from Emerson. As out goes Demoria Christopher. 1:43 left. 86-65, Texas to inbound it. 3-point shot, Williams air ball. Green with the rebound. Colby West on the run, blocked by Mason Cole, North Lamar. He's done that a few times. Trouble for Texas, they get rid of it though. Hunter Martin. Well, Texas is a little sloppy right now, another turnover. West. Oh, nice pass to McDougal. Well done, Travion Williams, as McDougal's got 7.
2 good passes lead to 2 points.
Arkansas is looking for another highlight to finish. That one almost came in the front row. Green for 3, no good. West can't get the rebound. That's controlled by Texas's Corian Jackson from Detroit. to Martin. His shot good. He's on the scoreboard. That's Hunter Martin's first points.
Really good pass by Elijah Morris of Mount Pleasant High School.
Last minute, 88-67. West no good. Gets his own rebound. Kick out to Green. His 3 baseline in and out no good. Rebound Texas. Elijah Morris will pull up. His 2 no good. Green with the rebound. It's a 3 on none. West with nobody near him, and he puts it up over the rim and gets kind of the awe from his teammates. Now, why didn't you dunk that? 6 for West. Bucket the other way, and Morris gets it. Kobe West going to try one more 3. No good. Last 10 seconds. And Arkansas is going to take the win here. Last shot on the way. That's no good. And Texas falls to Arkansas 90-69. How about a 45-34 second half?
After a 45-35 first half.
Yeah.
So pretty consistent.
I don't think Arkansas left much doubt about the result tonight.
No, they did not.
24 points for Paul Mitchell to lead everybody today. And again, I don't think there's much doubt in how that one ends that Paul Mitchell's probably going to be your most valuable player of the game.
Not at all. So what I learned is if you have size and you can shoot,
you're going to be pretty good.
You're going to have a really good opportunity to win.
Leading scorers for Texas, Gary Savage had 17, Michael Thomas had 16, Drew Graves had 10. For Arkansas, 24 for Paul Mitchell, and he may be the only scorer in double figures. I take that back. Austin Mack had 10. And let's see, Will Smith had 9, 8 for Robert Kerrigan, 7 for McDougal, 6 for Christopher, 5 for Turner. Boy, they just spread the points around. 6 for Colby West. Everybody got in the action, and it was a difference. It was really a 2-man scoring machine for Texas. It was all over the place for Arkansas.
It really was, and they did such a good job sharing the basketball that led to lots of different people being able to score buckets.
All right, so it's Arkansas 2, Texas nothing. The girls 49-39 Arkansas wins. The boys 90-69. It's an Arkansas win. We're going to wait to hear the announcing of the MVP here in just a second. Of course, they're going to announce all the players' names and give them all their medals for the way they finished tonight, and then we'll hear the announcement of the MVP. And at that point in time, we'll break this broadcast and end it for the night. And hope to heck that you enjoyed this. This was a lot of fun for us.
Really was.
And I'm hoping that it was enjoyable back at the house as well. I know we struggle a little bit with names. You throw 3 different shifts of players at you all the time. We're not on it maybe as well as it would be if it's a single team you call all the time. But we hope you had no problem bearing with us tonight. Hear the...
And one of the big things, obviously, Chuck, in all-star games is these kids got the honor of being on the team. So anytime they came into the game, you and I wanted to make sure that their name got called because that's definitely an honor for them to be on the floor tonight.
You bet. And one more time, let's remind you who the coaches were tonight. For the Arkansas side, it was Garrett Sutherland from Emerson, Eric Cross from Ashdown, Johnny Smith from Foreman. For Texas, it was Kevin Hartwell from DCAM, and Duncan Hudson from Maud, and John Bell from Avery. Those were the guys who spent the time with these kids over the last day or two to make sure they were ready to put on not just an entertaining, but a pretty darn good basketball game. You can have a lot of sloppy and it's, entertaining, but not very solid. They did a really good job for having a lot of mismatched parts to make them all work together tonight.
Could not agree more. Girls game and boys game. I thought the kids did a really good job. The coaches, even just in those limited couple of practices, had really built that teamwork in their squads.
Of course, you see Eric Aiken out there giving the medals to the Texas kids who are finishing up. They're a little disappointed they didn't get a win today, but at the end of the day, it was just a fun exhibition more than anything else. And a great crowd. And we're going to remind you, it's football tomorrow night. 6 o'clock kickoff, Texas High's Tiger Stadium at Grimm Park. We're going to have a a whale of a football game. We saw last year how competitive that game got, even though we're tempering pass rushing, and it's kind of like an NFL Pro Bowl kind of thing. You don't want to let anybody get hurt in that kind of game, and it certainly can happen in those kind of games. But saying all that, we know guys don't like to lose.
Oh, they do not.
And a lot of these guys have won a lot of football games, and they don't want to go out, certainly not losing to the other side of the state line.
That's exactly right. And now that, unfortunately, we've had a couple of years with no Texas High, Arkansas High game.
And won't for a couple more.
Won't. That's exactly right. This will be it as far as the big one side of the state line against the other.
Although if you have listened to Trey Outlaw, and he told us in an interview we did right after he got hired, as soon as possible, he wants that game back on the docket. That's the head coach of the Razorbacks.
I loved that Coach Outlaw brought it up before y'all had an opportunity to ask him about it.
Isn't that the truth?
I love that.
Isn't that the truth? He was actually, must have been reading my mind, because on my list of questions, that was coming up next.
I was looking forward to hearing you asking when I was in my car listening, and when he went to it first, I love that.
There you go. If you're an Arkansas side fan, you got to love that.
No doubt.
If you're somebody that loved that series, you got to love that. It's part of this town. All right, so here are the Arkansas kids. We're kind of dragging this out just a little bit because we want to see who the MVP is. We want to make sure you guys get a chance to see the MVP getting recognized. Arkansas players, DeMoria Christopher. They came in shorthanded. They were down 3 players to Texas today, but didn't really make any difference. There's Marcel Turner from Ashdown.
From Emerson,
Travion Williams from Emerson. One of 3 Emerson Pirates in this game today.
Wearing number 3 from Blevins.
Did a really good job, especially played well there in the second half.
Robert Kerrigan. We had bragged on him a lot in the second half of that game.
Kind of funny, Chuck. You don't normally associate the word on the back of their jersey with discipline with an all-star game.
No.
But I thought tonight, I mean, they did a really good job. They got the ball. They moved the ball a lot. It wasn't just guys taking other guys one-on-one. There was some of that, but they definitely moved the ball and shared the ball. And as we said earlier, I thought it was a really good product on the floor in both games.
Yeah, there's Magnolia's Devontae Walker. The Emerson kids, by the way, 5'9" Travion Williams, 5'11" Zach Green, 5'9" Jeremiah Henderson. They brought 3 sub-6-foot guys here. And again, we talk about Bradley and Emerson, outstanding programs. You don't have to be tall to have good basketball players.
No, you don't.
There's Paul Mitchell from Mineral Springs. I would expect he's probably going to be the MVP. Austin Mack, we saw and bragged on the footwork from that young man. I don't know what he's doing next at 6'4". He probably isn't the guy that you expect to play a lot at the next level if he was even planning on it, but he's got the feet to be a guy that could come in and give you some minutes. Same with Will Smith, and there's Jeremiah Henderson, the smallest of the players at 5'9". All right, so let's hear the MVP now.
Once again, in this game, we will have a most valuable player. This young man in tonight with a game-high 24 points.
There you go.
Put on a great show for us. Please help us congratulate from Mineral Springs, Paul Mitchell.
I don't think there was any doubt that Paul Mitchell was going to be the MVP. He had a great second half. He has, 24 in the game. He threw in 10 in the third quarter and matched that with 8 in the fourth quarter. 18 of that 24 came in the second half as Arkansas stretched the lead out. And that's going to finish off our broadcast for tonight. For our crew, we appreciate you so much for hopping on with us. Hopefully you're with us again tomorrow night for football. I'm Chuck Zach. For Jason Boston and the whole Game Day crew, we thank you so much. You guys have a great evening. You've been watching a presentation of what we do, sports, on Texarkana Game Day.